Hey, gorgeous soul, welcome to your weekly astrology. This week's going to be with some beautiful film from Kathy, so you can just chill out, relax, and soak up the information. Now, this week we've got a full moon, and it ain't any old full moon. Oh no, it's a lunar eclipse, which always brings about an interesting revelation. Here's your weekly astrology. Hey Gemini, it's the full moon eclipse in your sign. Wow, you're going to have all the feels. It's very intense, my darling. It's going to be like, there's a whole big revelation coming your way. You are going to find out something this week that's super important. So you've got to keep all your wits about you and pay attention to any kind of coincidences or, really listen to what people are saying. Sometimes we just don't listen. I remember a long time ago, I had a first date, and in the middle of our first glass of champagne, this person said to me, I've just got to tell you, don't get involved with me. I'm a liar. And I literally completely ignored that. And it turned out, of course, that was the truth. I don't think they could help it because, anyway, for whatever reason. And that's an obvious thing. But how many times have people actually said with their words what's going on? And we, in our own brain, we rewrite it. We rewrite it in a way that makes it all right because we want everything to fit into the script that we're putting out there. So, always pay attention, but this week pay particular attention because somebody's going to say something, you're going to hear something, or maybe you're even going to have an idea that changes your world. But it certainly is something big because the full moon is usually a peak experience. You're also focusing perhaps on a new start, focusing on what next do you want to give birth to? Do you want to give birth to an idea? Is there a new journey ahead of you? Something significant is going on for you this week. On top of that, we have Mercury, your ruler, shifting signs. And that's always important for you because it changes the flavor of the way that you express yourself and the kind of conversations you have and where you put your mental focus. And it's going into your relationship zone. So you really want peace and tranquility in your relationships. You want to feel as if you've got balance and harmony, but you're also willing to listen. And in fact, as I said before, listening is your superpower this week, and it's important that you use it. Turn it on, turn it up, pay attention. But you're able to discuss things, and your aim of discussing things is harmony. On top of that, Mercury is trine. Trine is a good thing. Chiron, which is all about our deepest wounds. And like we have these wounds that we don't even know we have that impact how we behave in the world. And these wounds can be like, from before we came into this life or things that happened in our childhood. But it's what motivate us in a way that we don't really understand. So, it's a good thing that these two are coming together because there's some information coming to you about the reason you feel certain ways when you're with a group of people, or certain patterns you have in your romantic relationships. And we all have patterns. If you look back to your past, at every relationship you've ever had, or every friendship you've ever had, I bet there's a theme. There's been something that all of these relationships have in common. Maybe the way they ended, maybe what you felt that you weren't getting, or possibly something good, like what you did feel that you were getting. I don't know. But whatever the pattern is, when we work out our patterns, then we can unlock the patterns so we're not ruled by that forevermore. Now, a lovely little thing that's happening this week with Venus, the planet of love, is trine Neptune. And you are trying to put your heart into making changes connected to your career and your health and well-being. And there's a part of you that, you're opening up spiritually to what your purpose is and to what you want to do. It's not what you have to do, it's what you want to do. And all of us need purpose on some level. And if you feel that you haven't got purpose, I suggest you find it in some way. When we feel that we've got purpose, when I say purpose, we believe in something, whatever that may be, and we put our heart into something, whether that's a hobby, whether that's a group endeavor, whether that's charity, whether that's, doesn't matter what it is, it makes our life much easier. It brings flow into our life. And for you, you're finding your purpose when it comes to your career and work and the details and patterns and habits in your life. And there's, again, it should feel good. Don't kind of try and lose yourself or escape in any way this week. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Let's have a little look at, and also use your intuition when it comes to your career this week, because it'll be very useful for you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, the first card is the Four of Pentacles. Are you holding your emotions back or protecting yourself in some way because of some pain in the past? When we really hold on to things and block ourselves or put an armor around ourselves, it actually doesn't really protect us. What it does is it stops the pleasurable feelings flowing. It stops the deeper connections happening. So, this is a good week to take the armor off. You're going through some transition, the Six of Swords. It's almost like you've gone through an emotional transition. But now the final card is the Three of Pentacles. You're laying firm foundations for your future. Anyway, you wondrous creature, I am sending you so much love. You take care and have a stunning week.
MichelleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who, they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of, what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I prayed that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, what they're looking for, specifics, so surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2 or 3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.